Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we are going to talk about typedef in C programming language. So let's begin. The role of the typedef is just to rename our data types. For example, let's say the data type is unsigned int. Okay, and let's say the name of our variable is a. Now, what we can do, we can write here typedef and then what data type, let's say unsigned int, and with what you want to replace this. For example, I can write u and then int. Right, now it means that either you can write unsigned int or you can write uint. So if I want to make unsigned int variable, then I can write here uint, right, and then let's say b. Okay, it means it is equal to unsigned int b. Okay, similarly I can also make another variable with uint with c. Okay, it have the same meaning, right? So typedef is renaming our data types. Okay, it is renaming our data type, and this is our new name. Okay, remember that it doesn't mean that this will not work later on. Okay, so we can still make our variables with this form. Okay, with this data type. Okay, there is no problem in that. So now you can make variables with the unsigned int or write uint. Okay, now similarly, let's say you are using long double, right, and let's say the variable is d1. Okay, now instead of this, what you can do, you can write typedef or use typedef and then our data type, name of our data type, that is long double, and with what you want to use, for example ld. Okay, so instead of writing long double d1, now you can write ld and d1. Okay, now both have the same meaning. So basically we are able to give our custom name to a predefined data type. Same thing could also be achieved when we are using structures. For example, if I am using, let's say struct then students, okay, and let's say the elements are just roll number, right, and that's all. Okay, later on when we make the variables, we generally write struct students and then name of our variable, let's say s1. Okay, now when we want to use typedef with the structure, then we will write typedef and then name of our data type, which is struct student. So I'll write here struct students, and now what you want to use, for example I can write here ss. Okay, now if I want to make the variables of type struct student, then I can write ss s1. Okay, this is equivalent to writing struct students s1. Okay, there is another way in which same thing could be achieved. Instead of writing here typedef, I will write here typedef. Okay, and then here I'll write ss. Okay, now it means that the struct students can be represented now with the ss symbol, okay, or ss letter. So now if I write here ss s1, it means that it is equal to struct students s1. Okay, so either you can do with this method or with the previous method. Okay, now in the case of the enum, the same thing again can be achieved. For example, let's say there is enum and a b c is given. Okay, now I can write here, okay, name of the enum is, let's say, game. Okay, so now if I want to use the typedef, it will be similar to our structure method. So I'll write here typedef and then let's say enum, then game, and let's say eg. Okay, then I can write eg with e1. Okay, this is equal to writing enum game e1. So this will be our first method. In the second method, what I will do, I will write here typedef and then enum game, and here I will write, let's say, eg. Okay, now I will not write this, and then we can write this eg e1. So basically making a variable for enum data type. Okay, if you notice one thing, I am using here capital letters. Okay, now this is not compulsory, but with the convention we generally use the capital letters whenever we are talking about the typedef. Okay, whenever we are renaming our data type, then we generally use the capital letters, just for the explanation, or it is just a convention to use capital letters, but it is not necessary, right? So that's all for today, guys. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubt, please comment it down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.